Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Golden Gloves Chat Show. With me again, I've got a very special guest, Patrick Mukala. Patrick, welcome. Let me give you a handshake. Welcome, Ashley Fourie, your manager and trainer. And we're going to talk about the big fight, of course, Ryno again and versus Rowan Campbell. Patrick, you fought both these guys. The one went points with Ryno and you were stopped by Rowan Campbell for that IBO All Africa title. They're fighting now on the 14th of March. It's a big one. It's called D-Day at Empress Palace on the Golden Glove Show. What is it like? Let me first ask you, I suppose, who do you think was the bigger puncher out of Ryno and Rowan Campbell? Was there a bigger puncher?
Between Rowan and Ryno, no, I'm not seeing no one having a big punches. Because
although Rowan Campbell knocked you down, though, wouldn't you say he's a bigger puncher?
Yeah, you know, on that fight that night, I just feel like I gave it to Rowan. You know, I wasn't well that night. I think all the guys, all my friends, they haven't seen me at that night. They saw something else. That wasn't me. So.
And against Ryno you lost on points there. How did that fight go for you?
Yeah, it was a good experience. It was a good experience for me. Yeah, Ryno is a good fight. Rowan is a good fight as well. I like both guys. I think at night we're going to see the winner. So.
Can it be a good fight, do you think?
Yeah, it can be a good fight for both.
Okay, before I speak to your trainer and manager, Ashley Fourie, let me ask you, how do you think the fight will go? Do you think it'll be the knockdowns? Do you think it'll be a rough fight, a rough and tough fight? Do you think it'll go the distance? What does Patrick Mukala think?
Yeah, for this fight, yeah, it's gonna go on distance.
You think distance, eh? Do you think they're both tough guys that can take each other's power?
Yes, they have the same power. Yeah, it's gonna be on distance.
So if it goes to the distance, like you say, don't you think the younger guy, Rowan Campbell, will be the favourite, or do you prefer the experience from Ryno
Ryno got experience. Rowan is a youngster, still coming up. Yeah, it's good to see a youngster and experience.
So is it a 50-50 fight for you?
Yes, it's 50-50 fight for me.
Okay, which is great, because you know that's what makes it such a fantastic fight. Ashley Fourie, let me talk to you. Yeah, it's kind of debatable. That's what's great about boxing and great about this fight that's been matched, that the public want to see and that everyone's talking about. Local is always lekker. Like we've had the big fights with Kali Knudsen and Gerrie Coetzee, and the list goes down the line, the great local fights, you know. Right. And this is one of them. Actually, how do you see the fight going?
I think this is going to be one of the fights of the decade, because we're talking about fights now. We're not talking about science and all that type of thing. Because they both can fight. Rowan proved it last time with Patrick. I reckon that if the fight goes the distance, Rowan's got a chance. But
do you think his legs are going to hold that better if it goes the distance?
I think so.
Being younger?
The Smiths prepare him well, there's no doubt about it. He's gone to train there and everything. He does, and he's a demon of a trainer. He's always training hard and everything.
Peter Smith.
But and with Rowan, I mean, Rowan is a hard trainer. You can see he's a worker. He's not doesn't shy away from the work in the gym and that type of thing. And he's always been fit when we've sparred with him and that type of thing. And his fights too. But I don't think he's got the power to stop Ryno. But then again, you were saying Ryno hasn't fought for about 2 years now, I think, and he hasn't fought for at least a year. I think his last fight was against the light heavyweight in that time, which wasn't much of a fight. But Rowan is a strong boy. He's young still, and anything can happen in boxing. As you know.
For sure.
Especially when these guys can roll, like they say, like Ryno says, he's a roller. And I think Rowan is a roller himself, if he has to be, you know what I mean? But I still think the experience...
Do you see the fight being drama with knockdowns and cuts?
Yeah, I think these guys are going to get angry with each other.
They're going to have a go, eh?
You know, I got a phone call from Ryno the day after Patrick's fight, he was so angry with Patrick. He wanted to know where Patrick was. He wanted to go beat him up because he was hoping that Patrick, because he dislikes Ryno. I mean, not in a personal way, but in a boxing way. You know, he says he's too young to be where he is at the moment.
Yes.
And he wants to show him sort of thing.
So both fighters are up for it. I mean,
Yeah,
Rowan
definitely.
Cameron, like you said, trains very hard with Peter Smith. He's only had 12 fights, but he's 12-0, and he's not 12-0 for nothing.
You can't avoid that.
You're not 12-0 for nothing. He's 27 years old. He's 10 years younger. And then, of course, you can't take away the experience from Ryno Liebenberg. I mean, this man's had
Ryno's strong.
27 fights, strong as an ox. He's a warrior. He's a roller, like he calls himself, the Krugersdorp roller.
That's it.
So he'll come to fight, and he'll be in great shape as well.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I've never seen Ryno out of shape for a fight. So even though there's been this long break, I think he'll really train for this fight, sort of thing. And I think it's going to be a one-hangover fight. It's going to be in the mold of Cameron, what was his name?
Kangaroo Adams and Bruce McIntyre.
And Bruce McIntyre. I think it's going to be the mold of that type of fight.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah. I've actually forgot about that
Yeah,
fight.
I remember
When
that
we
fight,
talk
yeah.
about local is lekker, I mean, it's unbelievable. Baby Jake and Hawk Makapula. I mean,
It's
Harold
been mostly
Volbrecht and
local.
Arthur
I
Mycella.
go right back to the days of Mike Holt and Jimmy Elliott. And
Yes,
all that stuff,
those local fights were.
local fights. Yeah, so-
Absolutely. Well, Patrick, let me get a last word from you, and before we finish off with Ashley, have you got a prediction here? You were 50-50 a few minutes ago. Would you call it? If you had to put money on this fight, who do you think is going to win?
According to me, I like both fighters. I'll be happy for the winner at night.
But your money, who would you put it on? I need a winner from you, or they're gonna fight to a draw.
No, I wish the winner can give me a rematch. I want.
You want the winner to fight you? Okay,
Yes.
that's fair enough. But who do you think the winner's gonna be?
I won't predict. No, I won't predict. No.
Okay, so you're calling it a very 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
Ashley, give us
The
give
last
us a
time-
prediction.
I'm not a betting person on boxing. I've learned my lesson there. The last time I predicted put 300 rand on a boxer was Sugar Ray Leonard against Marvin Hagler. And
Okay.
I was shocked of my life. It was the only person in the we were watching. I think there were 26 of us watching it in Ponty Flat, because it was the only place that they had Mnet at that stage.
Okay,
And
Leonard and Hagler.
we were in a bachelor flat too, sitting on top of each other. And and then Hagler surprised everybody. Okay, he was a banger. But anyway, my prediction here is like, if the fight goes the distance, Rowan's got a chance.
Yes,
Because he's like you say, he's 12-0. He can also bang. And
He's a
got
warrior
youth
as well.
On his side, he's also a warrior.
Yeah.
He's proved that already. So it's not as though he's going to go in there now and prove he can be. But Ryno, yes, he's a hard fighter to fight. I remember when Patrick fought him. Patrick came back every round. Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's putting his thing in my chin and all this type of thing. But that's Ryno, you know what I mean? That's why I say it's going to be one hangover fight.
fantastic. Well, thank you very much, guys, for being our guest on the Golden Gloves Chat Show for our Golden Gloves website.
Thanks for inviting us.
It's a pleasure. We are talking about the big tournament on the 14th of March, D-Day, as we're calling it, on the Golden Glove Show at Empress Palace. So look out for that. It's going to be a brilliant tournament. And of course, the big one, Ryno Liebenberg against Rowan Campbell. Who do you choose? From me, Brian Mitchell, thank you for watching this week's edition of the Golden Gloves Chat Show.